make your way to seated. I hope you use the first video to warm your body up. It'll make it a lot easier on our seated poses. These next poses have to do with the 6 hamstrings that we have in our bodies. 3 on the back of each leg. You may use your blocks to help you because these can be a little bit challenging. You can also, if you have a bolster and you find you're not leaning forward in these forward bends for our hamstrings, and you can sit up on the bolster so at least you get a little bit of a tilt of your hips. So right foot coming in. I don't like to kind of bring it really in, just a natural in. And then in order to make room for your knee, just pull the calf muscle to the side. Lean over to the left. And then try to get either your toenails, for some people it's toenails, for other people I'm just going to show you, it's the side of your foot that is able to come onto the floor. And this is very individual depending on how your body is made with your bones. So don't try to do something that fights your bones. So here we're going. And remember, you can also sit up on your on your blocks. Sorry. Inhale, arms coming up. Look up. Dig your left heel in. Exhale, come on down. Look at your left toe. Feel your whole left hamstring working. Inhaling, exhaling. You can always use movement here. You could inhale, come up, and exhale, come on down a little bit more. Breathing and feeling. Press, if you've got your toenails, the right toenails on the floor, try to press all right toenails back into the floor so that you can really feel the work there. Pull your belly in. Inhale, come on up. Really reach up. Exhale, lean over. Grab your right ankle. Flex your right foot. Bring your right leg forward. Ooh, you should feel something there. Lean over on the right. Push that left calf muscle out of the way. Create some room for your knee. And then bring those left toenails to the floor or the left side of your foot on the floor. Now I've got my legs pretty parallel, but there's lots of people that have to have their leg out just because of the way their femur goes into their hip socket. So, you know, ballerinas can be ballerinas because they have genetic advantage compared to the rest of us mere mortals. So you need to do what makes sense for you and not necessarily what I'm showing you. I've got my own DNA and so do you. Inhale, arms coming up. Look up. Exhale, forward bending, grabbing side of your foot. There's very many alternatives here. You don't have to come down, obviously. You can only come down as far as you can. But try not to just lean over to the right. Try to make sure that your hip bones are even. And if you have to block up your right buttock in order for this to happen, that things are even, then go ahead and do that. So inhaling, exhaling. The hamstrings are the big problem for us as adults. If we had started yoga when we were much younger, we would have kept our hamstrings nice and long and supple, but now that we're entering the mat, perhaps as adults, we have a little work to do. Spread your toes. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, lean over to the right, grab your left ankle, flex your left foot, bring it forward, and bring it all the way to the top of your mat. Good. Bend your right knee again. This time just bring it in so the sole of your foot is somewhere between your knee and your pelvis. Pull the flesh back. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, forward bending. Spread both sets of toes. Feel like your leg is pushing into your foot and your foot is pushing into your leg. Remember, you're doing this at home and you can sigh, groan, moan whenever you feel tension is coming up. Hamstrings are a big place of tension, so please sigh, groan, moan when you need it. Inhale, coming up. See if you can again, keep your arms. It's a challenge. Arms up. Switch your legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward bending. Spread both sets of toes. Foot is trying to get into the thigh, thigh into the foot. Fidget if you need to rearrange. Inhaling, exhaling. The first gazing point is the big toe. When you finally get down, for those of you who are so down, you would be looking back at your belly button that is trying to go to your backbone. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, release. Left leg comes forward. This next one is where we're going to take the action of the whole leg out of the forward bending. So we're going to take our right leg and we're going to bring it all the way back, as far back as we can. So do your best. And then you're going to line yourself up. I like to press down and lift a little bit so I can line myself up. So now that this leg is out of the way, totally out of the way, this becomes an asymmetrical pose for the largest hamstring on my left leg, which is the central one. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, come on down. Grab your toes, grab the side of your leg. You can support yourself being on the palms of your hands, or if you want to work on fingertips, you can. Some of you will be back here. And that's perfectly fine as long as you can feel that hamstring. So just work at your level and breathe and believe that the inhaling and the exhaling and coming to the mat regularly will open up these large muscles, tendons, and fascia in your body. Inhale, come on up. Lean over. Flex your right foot before you bring it around. Take your time. Preserve your knee always. Lean over to the right. Take your left leg and bring it all the way behind. So in this case, my left heel is touching my buttock, but you have to do what you can do. Rearrange so you feel your shoulders and hips are even. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, forward bending, spread your toes. Inhaling. Exhaling, dig your right heel in. Feel your heart moving over your right knee. Again, spread your toes. Remember that you can be up high, you can be back here, just aiming towards your toes, thinking about your toes. Pull your belly in. Inhale, come on up. Yeah. Exhale, release. Grab your left ankle, flex your left foot, roll over, bring the left foot carefully in front of your left hip. Just hang there for a moment, and then left foot coming forward. Thank you for joining me on this short bit of hamstring work, and I hope you stay tuned for the next set of seated poses.